Good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Welcome back, everyone, to Hogwarts Legacy.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
What's going on with my microphone? It's picking up everything. What? Oh, I know the issue was because the hand or the boom arm were shaking. Alright, so let's continue on and see what's going on. Sorry about that. My microphone was just acting weird. So we left off going into the dorm room. Interesting. So I can just literally still do that.
Nice.
New 5th year.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I'd rather not
If
talk
you
about
don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
So I have to go around and meet people, I'm guessing. Introduce yourself to Arthur.
That's good, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Okay. Now, where is Arthur?
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Well, I wish you good luck on that one.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
What was that?
Do keep up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do something real quick. This is annoying how my button goes to my second screen. All right.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Revelio.
So, House Elf Receipt book. Rumors to contain some Helga Hufflepuff Origins creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorites recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled drinkable plums, are likely an acquired taste. You've unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Okay. So, push. Escape. Alright, so this is your wizard level XP. Earned from Challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocks a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock through your adventure will appear here. Select the field page to continue. Okay. Collect 2 field guides pages in Hogwarts. Okay. So rewards. Okay, so rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked.
Clever,
Alright.
isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
I can't move.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, so you discovered a blue flame, fast travel point. You can open the map at any time, fast travel to any discovered full flame. So, M. Okay, so Hogwarts is divided into 2 main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Okay. All right. In this view, you can see the flue flame available in the region. The green flue flame represents the flame that you have discovered, including your own house common room. The gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay. The side of the map is where you can find... Okay, so they're here. Alright. Points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and the Greenhouse. Okay. So these things right here is talking about. So the Library region... Okay, so the Professor Weasley has unlocked a certain Hall Flue Flames for you. Use AD. It's right there.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh, he did say keep it between them. I want to be honest, but
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Have to be careful
Thank
who
you.
to trust. Just can't really trust
Good luck
anyone.
today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, so I need to push him. Okay, so this shield icon represents the main quests. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and gain XP. Some quests are locked by spells or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professors' assignments or quest rewards. Track the quest. Okay, so this is defense and so I can learn Accio. Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, so I need to go this way, it looks like. No. Wait, maybe.
Can't wait to watch you try. Slow coach! Slow coach!
Am I going the right way? I don't know. It looks like I am. I know the book should oh, hey. What is this?
Revelio.
Collect. Alright, so the statue... oh. The shape-shifting water demon native to the Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of long-maned horses. The largest Kelpie ever reported is Loch Ness monster in Scotland. Guess we're just going to explore for a bit. I can use the book, but I don't feel like using the book right now. I want to explore. Oh, I just have to tap run once. Does he have bats above his head? Those are books. Okay, so I can't go that. Okay. Oh, wait. I can't go this way. Nope. V. Oh, you just push V and it just shows you. That's neat. Another person with books above his head. Okay, let's get this quest going.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, this again. This is gonna be fun. So, up. Okay. Levioso.
Levioso.
Levioso. Levioso, levitate.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know. Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
First duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
Don't hold your students to this adept. I do need joy in life.
Okay.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
So I have to go speak with Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive...
I skipped it. Didn't mean to skip it. Dang it. Why is my mic picking up everything? Its gain is so low. There. Okay, so you might be perfect fit for certain dueling organizations. Sounds suspicious, sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
So we've completed a quest, okay. Level 2. Alright, well, where now? Alright, so Bibble's side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as flags and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. Okay. The clock tower, huh? He said the clock. Where is that at? I have no clue where. Oh, just get there. Oh, it's right there. I see it. Well, that's me, right? Oh, well, I guess we're doing this. We're getting Accio. Alright. Let's go get it. There it is. There's the... Alright, we'll do that later. So, magical button. V. Magical button V. Will show me how to get there. Down the stairs? Yes.
Leave me be! That life is behind me!
I just saw Ghost getting chased by a person with an axe.
Professor Ronan tends to go on.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Test me.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
That I thought I saw something there.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh boy.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
What am I supposed to be doing?
Very simply,
So-
cast Accio on one of the spheres. That's it! Not to worry. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will.
Am I supposed to
but
be-
instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Very good.
What am I? Okay. I'm guessing taking it off the board is bad.
Splendid. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Okay. 30 points. I'm guessing I'm blue.
Accio.
The 50? Maybe? Yes?
That's it.
Watch this.
Oh, 30. Oh, she's gonna get the 50. Yep.
Yes. Brilliant. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Very good.
Someone's court tied.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
Accio.
Splendid.
Here we go. Yes.
Oh, don't roll off. Ooh.
Nicely done. Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
That's going off. That's going off. Yep.
Happens to the best of us. Very good, both of you. Well done.
I was hoping to win. I wonder how many times you can go if you keep getting ties or if you win. If I would have gotten, I would have gotten 150.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's
I'll
a
be
lot to
nice.
take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda, huh?
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Yeah, I see him staring at me with his cold, beady little eyes.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know it won't work.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. We have almost leveled up. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here. We completed 2 classes. Got 2 main quests done. Not bad. Got 2 new spells. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.